Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start with the 25. For the Oregon Ducks offense, we get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. They'll hand it off. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up with a first down at the 41.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain here.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Into the end zone, has a lane. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Tennessee's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. Group guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring him down after a short gain there. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Because there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Ball handed off. Breaks free. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Volunteers keep the football on the move.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Fox.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's reeled in. It's Hughes. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They bring him down with an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Play for this offense. Back to pass. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we break in the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Moore. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackled, but forced down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage. And
he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Vols will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got it over him. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Second down.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Vols have 1st and 10 here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run it from the gun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Vols will crank up the tempo. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab. And head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
With the catch, it's Stewart. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Becoming a solid drive. They get a first down right at the 49. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's caught. It's Jefferson. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To the air. It's Aguilar. It's a short completion of the tight end. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Brings it up second down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Matthews. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. On first down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! He would not be stopped. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Tennessee.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Look at the quick cut. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's the second down play. On the ground, it's Thomas. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Going to run it. It's Whittington. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
To throw, it's Moore. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary, gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Running play called on third and short. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance in that next round of the postseason.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up...
Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the return will be brought down.
To the 13. And your Oregon Ducks will take over.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delayed game of offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Gonna run it. It's Whittington.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's reeled in. It's Moore. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
They'll kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made after a solid gain will stop the ball for 31.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in the game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the 1st down, and you keep that clock moving.
Leaning on the run game here. That's a strong stiff arm.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Harris. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Makes the catch downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game. So the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.